Yes, we are live now.
Okay, hi everyone. Hope you are doing well. How was your day? Okay, hi. Hello. Hi Anish. Good evening. Good evening, Pratisha. Good evening, Anish. Good evening, Sneha. How was your day, guys? Hope. Good evening, Rubal, Venkat, everyone. Okay. So, as everyone is aware about today's topic, I think everyone is very much interested on this topic, right? How to get the score, because that's the most important thing right now, right? Okay. So before starting, I just wanted everyone to tell me uh, what challenge you face for this. Whenever you want to get a score, what challenge you face whenever you want to get your desired band score? What are the challenges that you face? Everyone. Okay. Hi. My day was good. Grammar, tense, understanding new words. Okay, vocab, time management. Okay. What else? Can't think of the topic. Maybe planning part. Okay, grammar, MCQs in listening, true, false, not given, silly mistakes, spelling. Okay, fine. So today in our class, in another 40 minutes, we are going to discuss how you can work on these part basic. Okay, because everyone knows there is a lot of information on net. Everyone refer those, and you are not into a correct direction. So today in the class, we are going to see the correct direction so that in at least just 3-4 weeks you can get your desired band score. Okay, so before starting, let me just introduce myself. My name is Nayan. I have more than 5 year experience, 6,000 plus hours of teaching, and 3,000 plus students already taught. I'm a certified trainer. Fine. Today we are going to discuss the steps that can help you to boost your IELTS score. Right. So that's why I started with the challenges that you face. I have kept this slide completely empty because I want you to tell me the challenges. And by the end of this class, I'm sure everyone will find the correct path, what to follow so that you can get your desired band score, guys. So please keep on sending me what are your challenges that you come across. Quickly, guys, everyone. What are the challenges? Okay. Can't think of the topic. Okay, planning part. Fine. Are you aware what is your current band score? Everyone, are you aware what is your current band score? Okay, so let me also note down some of the challenge that you guys are telling. Okay, what is your current band score? Everyone, fine. The most common thing is time management. Everyone is facing problem with this time management. What about other? Okay, planning. Anything else? Fluency. Okay, what else? What else, guys? What else you are facing problem? Hi, Pankaj. Vocab. Okay. Don't know in which direction to go. Okay. Today in the class, we are going to discuss that direction only. I'm going to give you the direction first. Okay. Running out of content. Fine. So I think these are the common thing. Anything you want to add on these challenges that you're facing? You want to upgrade it to at least 7. Okay, Bhavya, you can. It's not a challenge. Getting 8 band also is not a challenge if you're into right direction. Speaking 5.5. Okay, fine. So what do you think is lagging part? Why you are stuck at this band? What is the lagging part, guys? How can I plan? Okay, you don't know how to plan, right? Because this is a new thing. This is a new thing as right. Okay. What do you think? Okay, you don't have any plan as such. What is the thing that is stopping you to get the band score? What is the thing that is stopping you? Hi, Simajit. You don't know the correct direction, you don't know how to start the preparation, lack of practice, very important. This Hemant, lack of practice will not help you to get the good band score, right? Okay, so let's start. So if this listening mean MCQs part, okay, fine. First thing is, today I'm going to discuss for everyone who is just starting their preparation, who don't know anything about IELTS. And second is lack of information, correct? So that's what. Second thing is, who is already have started their preparation but are not on the right track. So this is for both of you. So please stay tuned till last. so that you know all the steps and everything. Let's go one by one. Pankaj, don't worry, I'm here for everyone. This will be helpful for the newcomers also and one who have already started the preparation. Okay, fine. Now let's start with the first thing is your academic or general. So I think most of you must be aware whether you want to go for academic and general. Guys, please ping in the chat what you are going planning for academic or general, what you're planning for. You're planning for academic, okay, general, academic, fine. So those who are new, who's not aware what is academic and general, very quick, because this is the first thing you should be aware whenever you're preparing for your IELTS, right? Okay, so here the first thing, academic is for those who wanted to pursue for higher studies or you are doing for some professional registration, and general is generally when you are going for PR, for your permanent resident. Okay, now here it is for higher studies, so definitely this level will be slight higher as compared to your general one. The difficulty will be little more as compared to your general one. Okay, second thing, this is most common question among all the people, whether you are going for computer based or paper based. Guys, which one you are going to prefer, computer based or paper based? Oh, good, Pratisha. Computer based. Can you tell me the reason why? Just don't tell computer based or paper based. Just let me know what is the reason why you have selected the computer based or why you have selected the paper based. So first thing, when you're starting your preparation, be aware whether you are going for academic or general. Second thing, you have to be aware whether to go for computer. I want the reasoning also, guys. Why you are preparing, why you are planning for paper or computer. You're not good at typing. Okay. Can anyone tell me what is the difference between computer based and paper based? What is the difference between? No, you cannot check the spellings. No, you cannot. In computer based, there is no spell check, guys. So you cannot check your spelling, nothing like that. Okay. Timings. Okay, what about timings? Copy paste, yes. So computer based, you can copy paste. So people who don't know, IELTS is conducted into two forms. One is computer based, one is a paper based. Computer based means that a computer will be there in front of you. You have to type your answers. Okay. If we talk about paper based, there will be a question paper. Along with that, an answer sheet will be there. You have to write all the answers in the answer sheet. Okay. So fine. There are how many modules are there, guys? In your IELTS, how many modules are there? 4. What are those? Listening, right? Reading, writing, and speaking. Correct. Okay. Among these, for which module there is a difference between computer based and paper based? If you talk about time duration, if you talk about a time duration for listening, can you tell me what is the difference? For listening, what is the difference? In listening, if you go for paper based, 10 extra minutes is provided to you. Right, correct, guys. Okay, what is this 10 extra minute for? What is this 10 extra minutes for? Why this 10 extra minutes are there in your listening part? Anyone know this? Everyone know there is 10 extra minutes, but why? Why you are provided for that? No rewriting, nothing. Just to transfer your answer from the question paper to the answer sheet. So please be careful when you are attempting for a paper-based listening. Whenever the audio is placed, please write everything on the question paper, because you have 10 extra minutes to transfer your answer from the question paper to answer sheet. But be sure, if when you are going for computer-based test for the listening part, no, there will be no extra time. Just 2 to 3 minutes will be there. That will be just gone. Okay, so be careful in listening. If you are going for computer based, you will have 10 extra minutes so that you can transfer your answer. But in the computer based, just 2 to 3 minutes are there. So, and even when you're listening, you have to type everything the moment you listen to it for the computer based. So if we talk about duration part, for reading, writing, there is no difference in the duration, but for listening, there is a difference. Now, what about speaking? If we go for computer based, speaking will be with a person, or it's going to be computer based? There's any difference in the speaking if we go? Yes, May, I'll tell you. I'm coming to that point only. There is no difference for the speaking. A lot of students are asking question which one to select. Guys, whether to go for computer based or paper based, should be decided based on your comfort level. If you are comfortable with typing, you're comfortable when you have to type your answers, you have to write your answers. Yes, in the computer base, you'll be provided with a paper where you can make a notes, right? So if you think you're comfortable when you type your answers and all those things, go for computer based. But if you feel you are old school person who want to mark everything, who want proper paper to write your answers and everything, go for paper based. So how to decide whether to go for computer based or paper based is attempt one mock test for a computer based, okay, and one mock test of a paper based. I will suggest attempt mainly the reading part, because what I have noticed is student face problem in the reading part generally. Okay, fine. So what you can do for the speed, don't just judge 50 words per minute, something like that. Attempt one complete mock test and see where you are comfortable. A lot of student I know are very good when they type. They are able to write everything in 1 hour, but when they are writing it down, they take 2 hours to write the same things. So it's up to you, your comfort level to decide, because there is no difference in the difficulty level, no difference format wise, there is no difference as such. Only the difference is this duration part and the way of conducting the test. That's the only difference. Okay, so before you start your preparation, please understand whether you are going for computer based or paper based, because if you are going for computer based, please practice on computer only. Don't start practicing from the books and everything. Practice from the computer. If you are going for paper based, practice on the paper. So if you are going for computer based, if you are practicing your writing, practice on the computer, but don't practice on Microsoft Word, because in Microsoft Word you have spell check. That will not help. Practice on Notepad rather, because there is no spell check, right? So the moment you decide, okay, now I'm going to go for my IELTS and I'm going for, so that moment only decide whether you are going to attempt for a computer based or paper based. Okay, and then accordingly do your preparation. Don't do like you have done complete preparation on paper based, but now at last you have appeared for a computer based. That will be a lag. Okay, so please, whatever, decide this first. Handwriting matters in that way only, that it has to be legible enough. The other person should be able to understand what you have written. That's only handwriting matters. You don't have to write very good or something like that, but the other person who is reading should be able to understand that. Okay, so this is about the computer based. So first thing, decide whether to go for a academic or general, then decide whether to go for a computer based. So computer based is nothing, you'll be sitting in front of a computer with the questions in front of you, and in the computer the screen is divided into two parts. One side will be your questions, one side will be your passage, and you can scroll up and down. Okay, but in the paper based, there will be a separate question paper and separate answers. Yes, everyone is asking this question in paper based, whether to write with a pencil or pen. What do you think, guys? Whether you should write with a paper or pencil or pen? No extra marks for good handwriting. Everyone, please write with pencil, because with pencil you can erase and correct it out. But if you're written with a pen, you have to cut it down, strike, and then you have to correct it out. Okay, right? So here, whenever you're writing with a pencil, you have the thing to, you can erase and write everything, right? Okay, the speaking will be similar for computer based and paper based. There will be no difference as such. Fine. If you talk about paper based, nothing, just a paper and question paper will be there, answer sheet will be there. Please remember, in reading, no extra time is provided whether you go for paper based or computer based. There is no extra time provided to you. Okay, because a lot of people think in listening I'm getting 10 extra minutes, so in reading also. In reading, the moment you get your question, start writing on the paper, your answer sheet only. Don't write answers on the paper. Okay, any question regarding computer based or paper based, guys? Content wise, module wise, and scoring criteria wise, there is no difference in a computer based and paper based. Any question regarding this, guys? Do you have any question regarding computer based? Please put in the chat box. No, everyone understood. The difference is on the listening. Okay, there is one more difference. If you're rigid, so for a computer based, you will get your result in 3 to 5 days, but for the paper based, you will get result in 13 days. So that is a difference. Okay, so if you are in very hurry, you want your result right now only, maybe another 2-3 days, then you can go for computer based. Else, select wisely. It don't matter whether you go for paper based or computer based, according to your comfort only, and whatever you have practiced. I have seen a lot of students, they have given already 2 times IELTS and they have given the paper based, and they have completely done the practice also in the paper based, and then they start saying, okay, let's go for computer based and see what it changed. No, if you have already started with the paper based, You have done your practice, go with the paper based only. No, guys, there is no extra time for reading in the paper based. Only, so what is the duration for reading? It's only 1 hour. Okay. There is no extra time provided for the transferring of the answer in the reading part. Fine. Okay. Another very important thing is it's not only for IELTS. If you go for any test, you should be very well versed with the format. Fine. So a lot of students are saying they are new, they have connected. So let's discuss the basic of the format. Let's start with your IELTS. There are 4 modules: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. Right, guys? Okay. I'm telling that only. I'm coming to that details. I'm coming one by one for all types of questions. So don't worry. Right. The listening, reading, writing sections for all IELTS are completed on the same day. Speaking will be 2 days before or after, depending on the slot availability. Speaking section, however, can be completed up to a week before or after. It completely depends on the slot availability, guys. Okay, fine. Now let's start with listening. So what is the duration for listening, guys? If we talk about listening, what is the duration? What is the duration for listening? It's 30. If you talk about your paper based, it's going to be 30 plus 10. Okay. If we talk about your computer based test, it's going to be 30 plus 2 or 3 minutes, depend. So this is a duration. Okay. If we talk about how many sections are there in the listening, basically what is the listening? In listening, an audio will be played. You have to listen to that audio. Accordingly, you have to give the answers for the questions. Okay. So audio will be there. The recording will be played only once. You don't have any access to the recording. You cannot pause it. You cannot replay it. Only once recording will be played. There are 4 sections. Total in this 40 questions are there. Okay. And this is going to be for your, and each section, there are 4. Each section have 10 questions. So total 40 questions. Each section contain 10 questions. Understood? And recording will be played only once. Okay. Now how the recording is played? First, they will play the recording for section 1. Then they will play for section 2, section 3, and section 4. Between every section, 15 to 30-second gap will be provided to you. Okay. Can anyone tell me what this gap is for? They will play section 1 recording, then audio, then they play section 2 audio. But between every section, they provide 15 to 30-second gap. What is this gap for? Don't start writing your answers in this gap. You have 10 extra minutes. This gap is not for checking the answer, guys. This is the mistake a lot of students are doing. Always say when 30-second gap is given before section 2, read the question for section 2 and underline the keywords over there. Okay, never start writing your answers. You have 10 extra minutes for that. So whenever this extra time is given to you, please start underlining the keyword, reading the further questions. Now, what will happen if you read the further questions and keyword? What is the use of that? Yes, in the computer base, you'll be provided with a rough page and you can write on that. Okay. Guys, so when this 15 to 30-second time is given to you, I'm asking you to read the further question. How that is going to help you? How that will help you? Anyone? It will help you to get an idea what the audio is going to be and what you have to look in that audio, because audio will be played only once. If you have read the question before, you can predict certain answers. Here a name has to be there, here a number will be there, or I have to figure out this thing. So when you have read beforehand and then you listen the audio, it will be easy to figure out then if you don't have any idea what this audio is about. Right? That's why utilize that. I'm just telling you the tricks that completely help you to score very good band score. And a lot of students are doing that wrong. So when that extra time is provided to you, please read the further questions. Don't waste time in just thinking what answer has to be there and all those things. Okay, guys. One more thing. Do you think any answer should be left blank or you should attempt everything? You have to, you don't have any choice. While listening only, please write your answers, because at last you cannot recall anything. So what you have to do, once the audio is, before that 15-second is given, read the questions, mark your keywords. When that audio is played, write your all the answers over there. Okay, so once you're writing all the answers, because no one can recall anything. So the moment you hear the answer, please write your answers. Okay. Another thing is, yes, Sudhanshu, very good. We have to attempt every question. Even if you don't know the correct answer, please guess. Don't leave anything blank because there is no negative marking in the listening part. Okay. So be very careful since there is no negative marking. Please attempt everything. Now, what types of audio will be there? Section 1 is going to be always two-person communication. It will be mainly a telephonic conversation. Okay. Section 2 will be a monologue. What do you understand by monologue, guys? What do you understand by monologue? What do you understand by monologue? When only one person is speaking, there is only one speaker. Okay, like currently only I am the speaker. You are just typing, but I am the speaker. So this is a monologue. Third will be conversation. It will be a group conversation. Okay. Fourth will be again a monologue. It will be some lecture type of things. Now, if we talk about reading, so reading will be, what is the duration for reading, guys? What is the duration for reading? 60 minutes, right? So the duration for reading will be your 60 minutes. How many questions are there? 40 questions are there, and there will be 3 sections for that. Okay. So you are going to get 3 sections. Now, what is the difference between academic and general is, in your academic there will be 3 lengthy passages in each sections, one in each. Section 1 is going to have 1 lengthy passage, section 2 is going to have 1 lengthy, section 3 is going to have 1. But if we talk about general, section 1 will have 2 easy and short passages, section 2 will again have 90% one passage only. So in your general, as we move from section 1 to section 3, the length of the passage increase and the difficulty level also increase. On contrary, if we talk about academic, all the 3 will be lengthy passage. Okay, so this is the format for your reading part. Now, if we talk about your writing part, so what is the writing duration, guys? Writing academic will be for 60 minutes. General will also be for 60 minutes. Task 1 will be different in both. There is no negative marking, Sakshi. There is no negative marking in your IELTS test, whether it's a reading or listening. Okay. Fine. So first thing is your task 1 will be your report writing. Task 2 will be your letter writing. Task 1 of general will be your letter writing. Welcome, Sakshi. And task 2 will be essay writing for both. Okay. What duration will be for task 1 and task 2, guys? What do you think is the duration for task 1 and task 2? Total is for 1 hour. What is the duration for task 1 and task 2? Task 1 will be for 20 minutes and task 2 will be 40 minutes. Okay, one thing. If I write 25 minutes for task 1, will there be any penalty for that? Will there be any penalty if we take 25% for 25 minutes for task 1? No, there is no as such time criteria. No, Sudhanshu, no, guys. These are the some misconceptions among the people. There is nothing as such. But if you complete your task 1 in 20 minutes, you have good amount of 40 minutes for your essay writing, which is required. Try completing your task 1 in 15 to 20 minutes. It's not mandatory. But if you are not going to complete within 20 minutes, you will not able to write a good essay. Okay, so that's why this is the, I'm just telling the basic format. I'm not going very deep detail. Further, I will discuss the type of questions also in this further slides. If we talk about speaking, how many tasks are there in speaking, guys? How many tasks are there in the speaking? What is speaking, first of all? It's going to be one person will be there in front of you. They will be asking you the questions and you will be replying on that. Okay, there are 3 tasks in speaking. The first task is based on your personal introduction, you can say, about your hometown, about your work, about your vacation, your favorite, anything that is related to you. They can take any topic, but task 1 will be always related to you. Like if I talk about your computer, so they will say how often you spend your time on computer. So task 1 questions will be always about you. Task 2 is known as a cue card. Cue card means a topic will be given to you. You will be given 1 minute to prepare on that, and then you have to speak for 2 minutes. Okay. Will there be any penalty if we speak less than 2 minutes? In the cue card, will there be any penalty if we speak less than 2 minutes? Actually, they have a timer with them. So they will stop you. Please don't stop unless they stop you. What will happen if you speak more than 2 minutes, guys? What will be happen if you speak more than 2 minutes? What will be the case? They will stop you. That's what I'm saying. The moment you start speaking for your cue card, switch on their timer, and after 2 minutes they will say, okay, you can stop now. So for this, if you are preparing for 2 minutes, okay, if you have to speak for 2 minutes, I will suggest you always prepare for 2.5 minutes, so that in your test you can at least speak for 2 minutes. Yes, it's better to talk unless they stop. Okay, because cue card is meant for that way. They have a timer for a purpose. Fine. So first thing, you have to aware about academic or general. Secondly, whether you have to go for computer based, paper based. Third, you have to know thoroughly what is your format. Another thing is, be aware what is your target band score. How many of you are aware what is your target band score? What is your target band score? How many of you are aware? Put in the chat. 8, 8.5, very good, 7, 7.5. Okay. So the thing is, why I'm asking you to be aware before you start your preparation. Always attempt one mock test to finalize two things. First thing, whether to go for a computer based or paper based, so that you can practice accordingly. Second thing, why I'm asking you to attempt, so that you know what is your current level. Say if your current level is 5 band and you are aiming for 8 band, do you think in just 2 weeks you'll be able to get that score? Do you think if a person is at 5 band currently and they are aiming for 8 band, how to find the target band? The university you are planning for, just all the university have their own target bands, you can find from that. Okay, fine. So the thing is, why I'm asking, if you know your current band and if you know your target band, you know what you need to work upon. Okay, how much time you need. A lot of students, what they do, okay, the moment they say I want to appear for IELTS, they just apply for any date. Apply for a date once you feel that whatever your target band and whatever is your current band is just 1 or 1.5 above, not more than that. Okay, then so that you know, okay, now I need 15 days, I need 20 days, I need 1 month, because you know that how much time you can devote. A lot of people are working, a lot of people are having their education also side by side, right? So you should be aware what is your current band score and what is your target band score, so that your preparation is accordingly. Because what happened, first time everyone just apply, this is just English task, I can give that. No, I'll just, yeah, definitely your English ability test, but apart from that, 50% matters your awareness about the format, how to use that. Because I think everyone is saying time management. Why time management is a problem, guys? Can you tell me why time management? Everyone is facing one problem, that is time management. Can you tell me why everyone is facing this problem of time management? Because you know about English, yeah, everyone know how to talk and all those things, but are you know how to tackle that thing, how to be aware about that thing? Like in your reading, there are three, if you talk broadly classify, there are 7 to 8 different types of questions, but every question need a different way to tackle. In some you have to just read the question and find the keyword, in some you have to understand the entire passage. So unless and until you know how to tackle what type of questions, you will not be able to do this time management part. And in IELTS, there are only two things that can help you get the score. First thing, your time management, and second thing is your accuracy, right? So that's why our classes are for that only, so that you can understand how to tackle what type of question. Like if I talk about your this, like how to know that if you want 7.5 band score, you need 34 to 33 correct answer in listening. So this thing you have to be aware about. What is your band score? What is your band score? A lot of people are saying 8 band, but they don't know for 8 band how many correct answers they require. So if you're not aware about these things, how you are going to work on that part, right? So that's why our classes are also there. So in our classes we tell the same thing, because if you talk about, there are 7 types of essays in your IELTS, each need a different format. There are 7 types of report writing, each need a different format. How to identify, right? Because we have not done this before. So that's why a proper guidance is required in that way. So if you are aiming for a listening score, say 8 band, you for listening you need 37 to 35 correct. On the other hand, if you're aiming for academic reading and your aim is 8 band, you just need 36 to 35 correct. But if you're aiming for general, if you need 8, you need 37 to 38 correct. So these things you have to be very well versed with. What is your aim? How many number of questions you need correct? If your aim is getting 38 correct and currently you are just 20, you will not able to get the score. in just 10 days, right? In that way. So that's the thing. Unless and until you do a practice, you attend the classes, you work on that part. So it's very important to know what is your current band score and what is your target band score. Fine. Okay, so this is the academic one. Okay. And this is the general one. So this is how the scoring is done. How is your writing scoring done, guys? Anyone is aware on this part? How is the writing scoring is done? Okay, so before I tell the scoring part, I just wanted to tell you that I'm coming up with a batch. It's a full 4-module batch. Okay, I'll do just after this. I'll do that. Okay, fine. So I'm coming up with a 2-week batch. It's 20-hour live classes. I'm going to cover listening, reading, writing, speaking, all the 4 things in this module, in this batch. Okay, it's going to start from 6th of December and the classes will be 6:30 to 8 p.m. Guys, are you able to see my screen? Okay, fine. So the classes are starting from 6th of December and the timing will be 6:30 to 8 p.m. I want everyone who is planning to start your preparation and who's planning in December or January, go for this course. I'm going to cover everything. I'm going to tell you about the format, your time management part, your accuracy part. In this classes, what will be there? 20-hour live classes will be there. Apart from this, a lot of people are saying grammar is a problem. So you are going to get complimentary grammar classes, and grammar classes are framed in such a way that you can work on your writing and speaking where you are facing the problem. Generally, it's IELTS based grammar classes. You will get one-on-one speaking feedbacks. You are going to get your one-on-one writing evaluations also. Okay, apart from this, you will get recording for all the classes. Okay, so you'll not a problem, Rajmon. You will get recording for all the classes. So if in case you miss any of the class, you can go through the recording and everything will have lifetime access. Okay, so the batch is for 119, but if you apply this code NBLIVE30, you are going to get 20 extra % discount. So it's going to be less than 100. So I want every one of you who is planning to take the challenge with me, who is planning to just appear for the test and get the score in the first attempt. So I'm with you guys. You just come to my class. We are going to cover listening, reading, writing, speaking, all the 4 modules. Okay, so there will be live classes. Apart from that, you are going to get the student manual also. So in the student manual, everything will be covered. So you are going to get your certificate of completion also once it's done, and you will get the student manual also. Yes, after every week, you are going to solve your mock test and you will get the feedback on that. Okay, so everyone just give me a thumbs up who has already applied. I'm just waiting. It will hardly take you 2 minutes. You have to just click on the link which is shared in the chat box. Okay, so just good, Vandana. Fine. So everyone just give a thumbs up who all is meeting me in the class on Monday. From Monday onwards, we are going to start the journey together. Okay. Good. Varsha, Priyanka, thanks. We are going to meet and we are going to Anil, very good. Payal, everyone, Henny, good. Who else? Priyanka, Prince. Oh, so you guys have already applied for it, for this class. Muskan. Okay. In the chat, you can find the link. Don't forget to apply this NBLIVE code 20. You'll get 20. Kajal, good to have you in the class. You have to just click on the link, Vandana. Okay. And once you click on the link, you can click on my batch. Once you get to the batch, you have this NBLIVE20 code. It's same here, Has. So you are meeting in class or not? We are meeting in the class or not? On December 18th, you have class, not a problem. You join this 6th December batch. It's 2-week batch. Vamsli, you are also there? Pankaj, okay. I'm thrilled to have you guys because I feel you guys are very interactive. So definitely, ma'am, you have, I don't have IELTS on 18th December. I think you have not a problem. Let's practice together from 6th December itself. I'm going to take listening, reading, writing, speaking, all the modules from the basic. So anyone who don't have any idea can also join us. You are going to get mock tests and you are going to get evaluations on the mock test as well. Fine. Okay. So I think now everyone, that's what Ankit, always see what is your current band score, what is your desired band score, join the course, okay, and that you will get an idea how to keep on working on that, and accordingly, I think if you plan well, 15 to 20 days is more than enough if you are lagging just 1 or 1.5 band. Okay, Not a problem, Ranjit. You can enroll with any of us. Not an issue. Okay, you are waiting for confirmation. Fine, guys. Bhavya, you are also there. Good. Okay, fine. So let's now move to the how the writing evaluations is done. Guys, so who will tell me how the writing evaluation is done? Who's gonna tell me how the writing evaluation is done? What are the parameters for writing evaluations? How's what you have asked? Can you just put a question again? I have not seen a question. 4 parameters. Very good, Ankit. What are those 4 parameters? That is the scoring criteria. I'm asking on what basis your scores is given, Rahul. So there are 4 criteria, like as I've already mentioned, the listening and reading. If you get this number of question correct, you will get that score. But in the writing, what are the 4 criteria? Very good, Ankit. Fine. So let's discuss one by one. So the first one is your task achievement or task response. What do you think they look for in task achievement or task response? Everyone, anyone. You will get grammar complementary classes with us. If once you enroll with my batch, you are going to get the grammar classes, live classes. That is also live classes, guys. Okay. Yeah. Word limit is there. Fine. Okay. What apart from word limit? There is one thing which I have noticed a lot of students who have very good grammar vocab are also facing problem. Mainly who are stuck at 6.5 is this task achievement part only. That is not answering the topic that is there, not answering the given question that is asked. Okay. So basically, if I say that, tell about the problem and solution, if only mention the problem, that is half done. So you have to completely answer the question. So first thing is that your word count, and third thing is the fee to join is just I think 94. It's 119, but if you apply my code NBLIV20, you will get it. Okay. Timings are yeah, you have the link in the chat. You can just click and you'll get all the details, right? Okay. So now I'm talking about third thing is your format. If you have written very well, but your format is not correct, like how many paragraphs has to be there in the essay writing, guys? How many paragraphs has to be there in the essay writing? Quickly. 4. Yes. How many body paragraphs will be there in your essay writing? 2. If I write 3 body paragraph, is that wrong? Minimum 3 and maximum minimum 2 and maximum 3 body paragraphs are allowed, guys. Okay, so you have to be aware and what need to be written. Even that, if we talk about report writing, what are the 4 paragraphs that we have to write in report? What are the 4 paragraphs? Quickly. The first paragraph, what is the first paragraph known as? Introduction. Very good. What about after that introduction? In the after that, overview. What we do in the overview? Simply we write the most significant trend. So these things, if you write wrong, that is going to be penalty. So in our class we are going to get in detail about all those things. Now let's move to your coherence and cohesion. So what is coherence and cohesion? Simply linking properly your all the things need to be written in a paragraph, no bullet point, nothing. So when you're writing, the linking has to be in a proper way. Cohesive devices used to be in the proper way, like however, furthermore, firstly, secondly, lastly. These are your cohesive devices. What are the lexical resource? Lexical resource is nothing, just the vocab part. So we are going to work on your vocab also. As I've told you, you will be provided with the student manual. It has a lot of sample answers which can help you in the vocab part. Okay. The last is your grammar, range and accuracy. Generally, student doing wrong is tense, preposition, your punctuations, right? They are just sticking to simple sentence. It has to be simple, complex, compound. So this part, like when you are going to enroll to the batch, you are going to get extra 8 classes for the grammar also, where everything related to this grammar part will be covered. Okay, this is for the writing. Now, if I move to the speaking part, there are also 4 criteria are there. What are the 4 criteria? The first criteria is your fluency and coherence. Now, what do we mean by fluency? Do I have to speak very fast or very slow? What do you understand by fluency? What do you understand by fluency, guys? It has to be natural. Very good, Vijeta. It has to be natural. You have to be confident when you're speaking. Okay. If I say, what do you understand by fluency? It's pretty fast. If I say, what do you understand by fluency? It's very slow. It has to be natural way. Okay. One thing, as I've gone with the speaking part, is you have to wear a mask in your test. Okay. So when you're practicing, please practice with a mask and record your voice. See how it's going to be. So you can see if I have a hand, how the voice modulation is there. So always practice with a mask and see what pitch you have to speak when you're speaking in front of them. Okay, yes, Megha, without fumbling. Lexical resource, definitely a vocab part. Grammar has to be correct, not without any doubt. Pronunciation has to be correct. It's not that you have to speak in the British accent, something like that. No, your pronunciation has to be correct. So these are the 4 parameters. So in our class, we are going to give you assessment based on that only. You are going to submit your writing and speaking. Clubs are there, and we are going to give you assessment based on these 4 parameters so that you can understand which you are lagging for, and accordingly you can work on that. Yeah, Lalita, I means that if I have this thing, you can see there is a variation in my speaking. You cannot understand me well, right? So that's why always when you're practicing for a speaking, have a mask, record your voice and see what pitch or what way you have to speak so that other person can hear you properly. Okay, because on the test you have to wear the mask and then you have to speak. Right? So these are the criteria on basis of which your scoring it's done. And in the class, we are going to work on this part also. Now we are going to discuss the last thing, not last thing, the 7th thing is first, very important is practice. A lot of people already know that because of lack of practice, they are not getting their score. Okay, fine. So don't worry, vocab, you are going to get the student manual. It has all the things, latest 6-month questions with the sample answers, the vocab that need to be there, everything is included in that. So it's going to be there. Okay, please on the regular basis and in our classes also, every Saturday, Sunday, mock test will be unlocked. You are going to practice on that so that you can analyze your like what level you are. Say today you started your preparation. Okay, now you have maybe when you join the class we started the speaking and then reading. Then on the Saturday, Sunday, I'm going to unlock your reading listening mock test. You appear for it, you see what is your band score, then you analyze. Don't just keep on doing 10 or 20. That is not required mock test. Do one mock test, analyze what is your weakness area, work on it. Say today you have done a reading score, you have done pretty well, just your true false not given are all wrong. So instead of again doing a mock test, first work on your true false not given and then go with the true false not given. Understood? So regularly practice, identify your weakness area, and then yes, Ladita, you have to click on this apply NB 20 code and you will be enrolled to my class with starting from Monday onwards. Okay. Next thing is, please everyone hear it out because a lot of students are not doing this. If I ask you to write a essay right now in 40 minutes, maybe you are able to write. If I ask you to do a reading mock test, maybe you are able to do that. Okay, fine. So that's why you have Saturday, Sunday with you, right? So don't worry. And you are going to get the access for the lifetime. So that is not a problem, Lalita. Okay, fine. Now the thing is, if I ask you to do it combinedly, listening, reading, writing all together, I see that students are not able to complete that. And that in the exam pressure, you will not be able to do that. You can go through the recording. For every class, you will be provided with the recording. All the classes, all the live classes, recording will be there with the lifetime. Okay, and any so you can go that recording, not a problem. Okay, at the last, I'm going to brief again with the course. Just let me finish with this point, and then I'm going to go with the brief. So before your test, please attempt at least 4 to 5 complete mock tests. What I mean by complete mock test is that you sit down, have a listening, reading, writing all together without any gap in between, because in your paper also there is no gap in between. So doing individually, reading separately, listening separately, writing separately is a complete different game. But when you are going to attempt all things together, it's going to be completely different. That pressure, that if you're not able to get the listening correct in the reading, that will affect. So before going for test, at least practice 4 to 5 complete mock tests. Okay, that is going to help you out. Now, how you are going to practice this? So when you will join the classes, you are going to get 20, record yourself, listen to it, speak in front of mirror. Okay, start speaking with your friends and everyone. And we have a speaking club also. Okay, when you download our app, you are going to get the speaking access for 24/7. You can join any of the group. Those are your colleagues only. Those are the students only. And you can practice 24/7. Your hesitation will be gone. Okay, so when you will join our classes, it's going to be for 2 weeks. A lot of students have doubts, so I'm just clarifying that 20 hours live classes will be there. Apart from that, there will be your doubt solving. Okay, so doubt solving sessions will be there, regular basis, grammar classes will be there, mock test will be there. Okay, fine. The classes starting from 6th of December, it's going to be 6:30 to 8 p.m. 1.5 hour class, 2-week course covering all the 4 modules. Hi Vishwanath, now and you can apply this code. Now you have 5 minutes, you can ask the questions. I'm here to answer. If whatever you're facing problem to get your score band, you can ask the questions. It will cover all the topic. Grammar classes will be live. Akriti, it's not that you are going to submit today and your copy will be checked 1 month later. It's going to check that time only. That's it will not be fade or tempered anyway, right? I'm asking you to write with pencil because everything you cannot write correct in the first go, right? So if you want to erase something, if you say you have written an essay and there are 10 mistakes, if you just strike everything you have written with the pen, that will not look good. Rather, you can erase it and then go through it. Okay, fine. Yeah, one more doubt a lot of students are asking, do you think we can use your vocab part you're asking for? So that's what I'm saying again. Man will have a lot of sample answers. Even in the class, we are going to practice with the vocab part. Okay, yeah, you're asking for any batch in the afternoon, guys. So these are also the batches. You can enroll with any of the batches. If my timing is not suiting you, you can enroll with any of the batches from this. If you apply the code NBLIV20 for any of the batch, you will get the same discount. Okay, Pankaj, once you are going to enroll with the batch, you are going to get the access for that app. All the details and everything will be told to you in the first day of the class. Yeah, this coupon is available for any type of pay. You can do any type of pay. This coupon is available for. Yeah, Vishwanath. What is your question? Welcome, Payal. Okay, so who all are meeting me in the class from Monday onwards? Link not working, just refresh it again, or you guys can just simply go to the LeapScholar site. There you can select the batch and you apply this code, you will get that. Okay, Vishnath, you are there. You wanna be your okay, Lalit, welcome. Muskan, welcome. Okay, Kriti, do we have to book separately? No, you don't have to book. You have to book for your IELTS only. They will provide you a speaking date. Okay, Pratik, enrolled. Meeting good. Asutosh good. Okay, we'll be waiting for you, Afsa. Welcome, guys. Fine. Any doubt, any question? See, you are also welcome. Thank you, Harsh. Okay. Interacting with you guys, it make me great. Okay. Sairam, how amount of paying using code? What is your question? I cannot understand, Sairam. You have to just click on that link and you will get the discount. Okay. 20 hours live class means daily 1.5 hour class live. You will be interacting with me. Okay, or give me a rough idea. For what? No, it's not an app. It will be a live class. Once you are going to enroll, you will get all the details. The classes that currently it's a webinar. In a similar way, classes will be conducted. Okay, I'm going to interact with you with the live. You can score your desired band score, but if you promise me that you practice on a regular basis, you can get your desired band score. What is your desired band score? You can download 8+. Yeah, you can. What is your current band score? Have you attempted any mock test yet? 20 hours class. I have told you, it's going to be live 1.5 hour class daily. Okay, it's going to start from your 6th of December. 13 classes will be there, 1.5 hour each. Once you are going to enroll, you will get all the details how to, and there will be orientation and everything. Okay. Okay, so once you are going to enroll, every week I'm going to unlock the mock test, and even once you enroll, you will get your PDF copy for Cambridge book 1 to 14. You can practice from that. We provide you from 1 to 14 all the Cambridge books. Okay. Link is not working. Just try again, or simply you can log into LeapScholar site. Okay. Just log into the LeapScholar site, guys. And okay, if you want, I can show you here as well. Just a moment. You can simply log into your LeapScholar site and you'll be able to redirect to it. Don't worry on that. Just a moment. You have this link in the chat also, right? Okay, thank you, Ambit. Welcome. Any other question regarding your preparation, guys? You can ask me. In filling the blanks, very simple ways that if you are aware about the scanning technique, read the question, find the keyword, scan in the paragraph, match from the question, match it out, you will find the correct answer. Then only, or should we write them? No, please, in the computer base, don't write your answer on the rough sheet because extra time is not provided to you. No extra time will be provided to you guys. Okay. So you write the meanwhile you go the recording, write it over there only. Fine. So let me go through the site. If you are not able to open the link, I'm just sharing. Just a moment. Let me know if you can see the screen. So you have to just go to the leapscholar.com. Okay. Fine. In the IELTS, when you go to this IELTS Plus, below you can see view upcoming batches. Once you go through view upcoming batches, here you can find all the batches that are there. So you can enroll to the batches, right? All the batches, all the upcoming batches are there. Fine. You can click on the batch, like say if you want to enroll, you can click on this batch. Okay. Here also you can apply the code that is there, promo code that was your NBLIVE20. You apply your code and you can see the change. Okay. You just confirm your seat, you do your payment and it's done. Hopefully now you have understood. So just simply from the site also you can go. Yeah, what is the question, please? Grammar classes will be there and we have enough exercise. You will be joining our Telegram group also. You will get the exercises on that for the practice as well. Where to give mock test to check our band, like where we stand. Once you enroll to class, you will get, that's what I've already answered your question. You are going to get the Cambridge link also, where you can download your books from 1 to 14 and we have our own mock test. You can just practice from that and you'll get your score. The moment you enroll, you will get everything. Okay. Now your question is answered, hopefully. Yes, the discount is there even after this webinar is over. Okay, Harmanpreet, good. Okay, you will get the link in the Telegram as well. The classes are Monday to Friday. Okay, guys, I think now everyone's question are answered. Grammar classes will also be there, including in this as well. So you will get the grammar class as well. Thank you, everyone. Okay, so I will be meeting you in the class and we will score your desired band score. A lot of students are asking, ma'am, are we able to score that? Yes, you will. If you practice and if you say you will practice, you will be able to. Okay, bye Vandana, bye Asha, bye Lalit. I am there and you are having the live classes with me. So there I'm going to tell you whether you are doing it correct or wrong. Okay, Lalit? Okay, yep, bye. Bye Priyanka, bye Vandana. Good evening. Lalit, bye, thanks. Okay.